of the story, if you will, was persistence, or what's the word? What is the word when it's just, you know? Yeah, I know you would if I said it, but then I wouldn't have to have you say it. San Antonio. It's right there on the tip of my tongue. Importunity. You know what I'm talking about now, okay. Prayer of importunity, a prayer of going and going and going and going to the Lord with that prayer, persistently knocking on the door and saying, God, this is what I want you to do. That kind of prayer is what that parable is talking about. And then you have the parable over in Luke chapter 11 of the friend who went to his neighbor in the middle of the night, knocking on the door, wanting a favor. The persistence of his knocking made him get up and say, oh, all right, I'll give you whatever you want. And that's again, it's teaching the lesson of importunity, of just staying at those prayers. And we should, if we have a faith and a belief that's strong enough to make us ask once for that request, then we ought to have faith and a belief strong enough to make us keep coming back until that request is answered. Now, one more qualifying remark and I'll dismiss you. Sometimes the answer is contrary to what our desires are. It sometimes is an answer that's in line with God's will, but it's not exactly what we're asking. We have to accept that in faith because God's sovereign and He's eternal and He's wise and He's infinitely everything above what we are. And so if He says no, no must be best, okay? And so a prayer of faith will also accept an answer that's not according to our desires, okay? With that being said, we'll stand up and move on, and no more pop quizzes for you, David. No, that was a tough one. All right, good deal. Stacy, will you lead us in prayer, please, sir?